Good to hear.
We have, and we've talked, and yeah, it's all good.
Okay, this really is the last question about this. It just came to me as you were talking. What do you think? This really is the last question about Heather. What do you think Heather thinks about Jeff? I mean, getting a show at Bravo? Because I mean, no shade. Let's just be honest. Like we say, let's be honest. I mean, Heather would love a show at Bravo. I would love a show at Bravo. Everybody would love a show at Bravo. So, how does Heather feel about Jeff? You think getting a show at Bravo?
How did she feel the first time when Jeff has been on Bravo for 10, 11 years?
Yeah.
He's not a new person coming into Bravo as if nobody knows him.
Right.
He was an integral part when Bravo barely had any housewife shows and had the Jeff Lewis show. The Flipping Out show was before the Housewives show. And he was there. I mean, there was a lot of shows back then besides just Housewife.
I want to say, I would think she would want to be happy for him.
Of course. Why wouldn't she be happy for him?
But I don't think she is.
But some people are never happy for anybody else anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Correct.
I mean,
Well, Pol, you ask why she wouldn't be happy for him. I mean, I could think of like, how long do you have? I think of like 900 reasons.
Name a couple.
Long list.
Go ahead. Name a couple of reasons why she wouldn't be happy. Why? I mean, if somebody got a show and I don't like that person, I don't like that person. So it doesn't matter if they got a show, had a baby, bought a brand new house, or went to go shopping for a new car. Because all of it's in the same category. Why would I care if it's a show? Does that make sense? They're equal of value to me. Maybe for some people, the show is the seal of approval of what? Some people, I know a lot of people that have humongous dicks, but aren't porn stars. So does that mean that just because you've got a big dick, you're a porn star? No, I'm living my life. I'm an accountant. I'm fine. Does that make sense? So what?
Not really, but okay.
Well, I mean, what's the analogy there?
Listen, there ain't nothing wrong with an accountant, a geek with the glasses, with a big dick. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because then you don't know they have a big dick. The porn stars, they have a big dick. The accountant that goes to work and like is all nervous and is a geek. And
he's tall, David. Oh my God. That's like,
there's your man.
Could this be the guy that you saw for me? I'm fine with a geek accountant that lives in like Milwaukee with a big dick. If this is my guy, call me. The DMs are open, people.
Yeah, I know, right?
Milwaukee. That's hilarious.
I think everybody should be happy for everyone's successes.
Yeah, I think so.
And if you're not happy for someone's success, there's something wrong with you, because
it's an internal problem.
You should congratulate, you should elevate, and you should promote, and you should be happy.
Right.
I mean, we've known each other for many, many, many years.
Yeah.
And you've known me from the first day you met me to be the same as the one you know today.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed. And my life changes up and down. There's all
you have better hair now
that happen. I have better hair.
Yes.
But am I a different person? I'm not a different person. I'm the same person you met.
Yeah.
And I had reservations about coming on your show in the very beginning, and we know why. I was like, you know what? Maybe that's not my cup of tea. It's okay. Then I was convinced otherwise, and I took it to heart. I said, you know what? This is what they're going to do. This is who they are, and this is what but they have to prove to me that they're not going to fuck it up. And you haven't. You've been genuinely the same person that you promised you were going to be in this friendship. Yeah. And that means something, which means I will show up for you.
But you also know, David, too, that we are friends because it's not just business when we're talking or texting or getting together. That's what friends do.
You did have reservations on coming on my show in the beginning for obvious reasons. Yes. And, we were friends even when my show was small, and now it's huge. So there's that. And you also picked me up at 1 a.m. from my Hollywood mansion and drove me to the airport at LAX
Yep.
instead of me taking an Uber at like 2
Yep.
a.m. one day.
Yeah, we're not going to make our friends take an
But
Uber.
that's
I mean,
but that's what friends do for
Yeah.
each other. It's not about the platform that you're a part of.
right.
That's your job. That's what you enjoy doing, just like I do gowns.
Yeah.
But that's not to take away from what you should be doing for your career
Right.
and your passion. Friendships are different. And if you want to be our friend, then you have to exhibit friend-like behavior
Correct.
because it's a two-way street.
Yeah.
Not just use me when you need me for a show or the subject matter or the content, and then decide that I'm not worthy the rest of the time to bypass me because there's somebody else in the room that you want to be able to talk to.
Yeah.
So that's not a friend.
No, it
Not
is
to me.
not.
Not
I
to me.
agree. And that's like my thing about this show is like I am very authentically myself. I really don't do anything for clicks, really. I mean, when I'm going off on someone, it's authentic. Like when I'm telling you why I don't like this housewife, really, there's no ulterior motive here.
Yeah.
It's like you're a fucking asshole and that's it. Period. And
Yeah.
when I'm talking about like what an icon or an amazing person you are, that's just all right. Like when we say Sutton is amazing, there's no ulterior motive there because Beverly Hills is back in our lives. We truly
Yeah. You know
love
that
Sutton.
you know that I'll spill a little bit of tea.
Okay.
We just filmed a new TV show with Sutton at our boutique a couple weeks ago. So we're waiting to see what happens with it. But we filmed with her. She's one of the celebrity judges on our show, and we had so much fun with her. She's a Southern belle. She's fun. Totally different personality from when she's on Housewives. You know, when she's on Housewives, she's doing that job. When
Mhm.
she was, it was really cool.
But she's also a friend. So,
Yeah.
So she is that friend that you get to see with us hanging out
Yeah.
with whatever it is that we're doing.
Yeah.
And it's very different. It's
Yep.
not, oh, the producers are, they're guiding or navigating a storyline or whatever. It's you being your authentic self with your friend.
But we were judging talent, and it was really interesting because we had three contrasting opinions, and it was really cool. It was really cool. She's really fun to work with.
And she knows fashion. She knows her
Yeah.
fashion.
Yeah.
Are you guys excited Beverly Hills is back in our lives? Like November 19th, here we are.
I
people.
know. We were at her surrealism party, which is I think going to be on an episode on the show. So that was kind of fun. And we got to meet the new housewife, Bose, who,
How is she?
man, that lady's a diva. She is gorgeous and powerful. She was awesome. She was really cool.
You think everyone's gonna like her?
I think so. Because she really commands a room. I mean, when she walked into that party, she commanded a room. She really did.
We need that. And listen, Kyle and Dorit are at each other.